What's up, everybody? I'm Sheldon. It is now time for a high school sports report. Now, while I love all that's happening right now across the AIA and the CAA high school games, I have to make mention of some CAA junior high school playoffs and championships that took place last Saturday. Now, while I did not officiate the playoff games for the girls softball on Saturday, I did, however, ump many regular season games, and I'm proud to say that some of the teams and many of the teams that I got to officiate made it all the way this season. For Legacy East Surprise, it was quite the easy ride to the championship, winning games by scores of 15-0, 21-0, and winning the semifinal game 10-0. They were set to play Paradise Honors in the final game, and Paradise also had a pretty easy road to the championship. They weren't able to overcome Surprise's dominance, and Legacy won the game 6-1. This final game completed their perfect undefeated season, and let's just say they were playing far above everyone else this season, with every win coming rather easily. But regardless, big shout out to head coach Brian Weiss and the 13 athletes that made this season possible and so successful. Now with Division 3, we had a team from the West win, but in the Division 1 and 2, the East came to play. Leading Edge Gilbert had quite the battle to get to the championship, beating Calabre 21-1 in the first match, but then had to knock off fellow Leading Edge school from Maricopa by just one run, winning the game 11-10. They then had to play the tough 10-1 Heritage Academy and beat them mightily 19-8. They met Grande Innovation Academy in the championship match and blew them out 13-3, putting an end to the season in the best way possible. Now, I take pride in saying that it was truly a great season for junior high softball. I had the privilege of working some of the greatest contests I've ever seen all over the valley. Now, another great season also came to an end, the CAA Junior High 7-on-7. Now, I was able to catch all these games, as on Saturday I officiated a majority of the games played and got to see some of the greatest plays play out. Now, Leading Edge East Mesa was definitely the flashiest team I witnessed Saturday, with big plays all day long. After taking a first round bye, they defeated Dream City Christian 42-0. Then they had a shootout game with Leading Edge Maricopa, but took care of business, winning the game 54-30, sending them straight to the championship game. Now they then had to play the only team in the 7-on-7 that was undefeated all year long, champion school South Mountain. And well, things didn't go quite as planned for Leading Edge, who ended up getting smoked 74-37. But what a season it was for all the 7-on-7 teams who were able to participate in both the regular season, playoffs, and of course, championship games. Now guys, this is a high school report, so we're done talking about the junior high. Let's jump to high school. Landon, tell us about some of our AIA girls football news.
That's right, guys. Hey, girls flag football. Now, in the AIA, football has really been dominated by the boys, but now the AIA is providing a new outlet for female athletes to participate in. Some girls will play girls flag football in the spring as a club sport, but beginning next fall, girls flag football will become an AIA sanctioned sport, with the state championship game being played the same weekend as the 2A and 3A boys football game championships. David Hines, executive director of the AIA, said following the monthly executive board meetings that the girls flag football was approved as a sanctioned sport, bypassing the emerging sport status. He said he anticipates between 30 and 40 schools. Now, there's only going to be varsity until JV and freshmen are added to this. Now, this opens up great new opportunities for girls to play at the college level. Sheldon?
Now, I want to give my little 2 cents about this girls flag, because of course we just did the NFL regional just a few weeks ago at Fear Farm, of course.
Yeah.
And we were on separate fields, but I had the girls all day long, from 14U all the way to 17U, and I can say that there's a lot of talent out there in these girls. I mean, they throw the ball just as well as a boy can. I mean, there's no difference I saw, and they can throw it just as far, and they're talented. I mean, they're quick. And they're learning the hit moves. They're learning the. I saw some girls doing the swim moves.
And you said you were doing 14U to 17U.
Yeah,
I was
all
doing.
day long.
Yeah, I was doing 12U girls.
Yeah.
I think it was 12U to. Yeah, I was just doing 12U girls all day, and there was 10U in there too.
Yeah,
and those are going to be future high school flag football girls, and
because this is possible. And of course, I had a lot of teams from California, so like this isn't just an Arizona thing. This is going on across the country, and for so long. You know, flag football hasn't been around. I mean, it's been around probably 10, 15 years.
Wow.
And you know, we're starting to see the last couple of years girls into the picture. I think in a couple of years it's going to be ran by girls. I think all the boys are going to go play 7-on-7, which I think 7-on-7 is a great tool for receivers, quarterbacks, defenders, of course. And once you get past 10U, you should probably go play 7s. And I just think the girls going forward, at least these next couple of years, especially with the AIA making this transition, and we're doing not transition, this new, almost a new sport they're adding. And I'm fantastic. I'm really, really excited. And last year I did some of those. They weren't sanctioned event with the AIA, but I officiated some high school girls flag games. I did like Hamilton and Chandler, and some schools out there. But never a sanctioned event. Hopefully I can get some games next year because I'm so pumped. I mean, this is something that I've wanted to see for a long time. Finally it's here, and I think this is going to be, like you said, a great opportunity for girls to get a college scholarship outside of beach volleyball, soccer, cross country, those type of sports that you usually see a girl get a scholarship in. This gives them another out. And I think it's fantastic, and maybe one day we'll see college or maybe even pro flag football for girls. And I mean, that'd just be fantastic. Now guys, this is our high school report. I'm Sheldon. Happy holidays. Enjoy your Christmas, New Year's. We'll see you guys after the break. See you guys.